Welcome back, friend. All right, I got to get this out of my system. Politico, ready? 5 things President Obama's team thinks Benjamin Netanyahu got wrong. Politico was literally a mouthpiece for the administration. Talk about lackeys. Talk about carrying the administration's water. Go search for it yourself. 2 more really quick. Al Jazeera. Now, we all know that they're a very well-respected media outlet. Emperor God Netanyahu refuses the deal with Iran, gets 43 applauses and standing ovations from his worshipers in the U.S. Congress. And then finally, let's quote Nancy Pelosi. Because Nancy, my heart goes out to you. You were on the verge of tears. Here it is. I was near tears throughout the Prime Minister's speech, saddened by the insult to the intelligence of the United States as part of the P5+1 nations, and saddened by the condescension toward our knowledge of the threat posed by Iran and our broader commitment to preventing nuclear proliferation. Now, let me just point out one thing about the House Minority Leader, Nancy Pelosi, all right, as she talks about condescending. This is the woman who rammed Obamacare through and told Congress that they needed to vote for it without reading it. Yes, Minority Leader Pelosi, we do question your intelligence. There's a lot of us who do. We question your stability. We question your moral compass. This is a woman who, by her actions, has been reprobate against her faith. This is a woman who, by her actions, has piecemeal rejected the commandments of God. Therefore, she is a fool. So, God save her, God forgive her, God save us from her. All right, let's go. Let's turn to the speech. Enough of Nancy Pelosi and her tears. All right, play the first clip.
And Israel is grateful to you, the American Congress, for your support, for supporting us in so many ways, especially in generous military assistance and missile defense, including Iron Dome. Last summer, millions of Israelis were protected from thousands of Hamas rockets because this Capitol dome helped build our Iron Dome.
Now, I thought that was really good because he started off very respectful, very thankful. And he went on a 2 or 3 minute thanks to President Obama. So for people who were trying to say that he was dissing the president, Prime Minister Netanyahu went out of his way to thank the Congress, but to specifically thank President Obama for the steps he has taken during his administration to help Israel. Let's play the next clip.
Tomorrow night, on the Jewish holiday of Purim, we'll read the book of Esther. We'll read of a powerful Persian viceroy named Aman, who plotted to destroy the Jewish people some 2,500 years ago. But a courageous Jewish woman, Queen Esther, exposed the plot and gained for the Jewish people the right to defend themselves against their enemies. The plot was foiled. Our people were saved.
All right. This was good. This was fun, connecting this speech with Esther saving the Israeli people. But here he sets the tone. And this is what a lot of Americans don't get, if they're even paying attention. Take a look at a map and look at Israel. All right? At points, Israel is 3 or 6 miles wide. I mean, it's just a teeny swath of land. Do you understand how small some of it is? 1 or 2 well-placed nuclear weapons could decimate 80% of the country and probably 90% of the population. This is about their survival. So they do look at it very differently than we do. All right, I'm going to play one more clip about Iran.
To understand just how dangerous Iran would be with nuclear weapons, we must fully understand the nature of the regime.
This is what we will focus on for the rest of this show and tomorrow's show. The nature of this regime and why it is an act of political and national suicide to allow Iran to get nuclear weapons. Do you want to get America out of the hands of wicked and unjust men and women who are destroying the republic before our eyes, and put leadership back into the hands of righteous men and women so that we don't die as a nation? Well, you're talking about social revolution, and there are rules in social revolution. We can look at the victorious social revolutions of the past, such as the end of slavery, the end of child labor, women's voting rights, the end of segregation, and so much more, and learn from their victories. Look at their actions, their images, their rhetoric, their sacrifices, and their final fruit. We will send you this series that originally cost $129, 7 books for students, 1 teacher's guide, if you'll give a gift of any size and just pay for shipping and handling. Take advantage of it today.